Whilst your students will have probably calculated probabilities with discrete random variables before, they may not necessarily have used that exact language. And so the skill in this topic is linking new language and notation with probability ideas already established. Some of the key terminology we'll be using are discrete, along with categorical, obviously random and variable, probability, and we will be talking about bar line graphs, which is a representation that students might not have seen before. Our learning objective is going to be to analyse the probabilities of a finite list of discrete random variables. Now, before you work on discrete random variables with students, what you're going to want to make sure is they do have plenty of experience of calculating with probabilities more generally, and in particular using the fact that the sum of the probabilities of independent events adds up to 1, because that's an important skill, an important fact that we use a lot when calculating probabilities with discrete random variables. Now, what I will do is, by way of introduction to discrete random variables with students, to give them some concrete ideas on which to build on, is literally just to get them to do some probability experiments that will generate discrete random variables. I will use things like biased dice and getting them rolling biased dice, but also I'll get them doing some experiments that give categorical results, because that way I can talk through the process of assigning a discrete numerical value to the results of a categorical experiment so that we can do probability analysis using discrete random variables.